Welcome to Kigogona program. I am Jao Gikoyo from JNS Science. Today we are looking at homosexuality as a sin and leads to termination. And I will start by telling you it will even lead to the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. And God created you for pure things, and sex is only for a male and a female. But nowadays you can see even men who are having sex, women, because as people who even in Kenya in 2023, that's why you saw even the registration, because even it's hypocrisy in Kenya, because the constitution and the penal codes, they are not aligning. Let me tell you, because even people are even bribed, to allow things, because even we should not be having NGOs in Kenya. Even a government is to give people service, but nowadays people want to benefit from the government, but the government should be benefit from the people, because people don't know the real things. That's why I'm telling you this, because even even diseases are made by people. Creation cannot harm you. It is pure. The God who founded dwells in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, and it is abominable, for real. And there are consequences of defying, because in creation people have never understood creation. You are at a globe. Human beings are also part of the animals, because but the human beings are different, given high intelligence. And when rituals are performed, you usually transform. Because for me, I can make you even, you can be even transform your body and become heavenly. Because even you should be avoiding proteins from Thursday and Friday and Saturday, those 3 days. When you start this routine and fast for some hours in Saturday, you will benefit. Let me tell you. Because when you start fasting, your body, you start now releasing ketone oil, for real. Because God told you not to, the Sabbath is Saturday, there are radiation falling. And when you fast and you avoided protein from that day, you'll be able to absorb this radiation with your brain. And there are other things to transform your body. Even that part we are talking about. Let me tell you, it is abominable, let me tell you. For real. Anal sex, you should not even be doing that, let me tell you. Because even, you can see even people like Eric Ketare, who led to the registration of that, NGOs should not be, it is abominable. For our constitution, it needs some scrutiny, because we should start by writing God's law, because God's law is there. Even there are the natural laws, because people are having shells, having body, and there are people who are having this as a program, even using this in LGBTQ, funding them, doing what, because they want people, Africans, they are secretly killed for minerals, for real. This is a war of loyalty, because there are also Africans who are even given money and doing things and faking to people. It is possible to fake to people, but you can't fake to divinity, because the real divinity is involving Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. That mountain is not ordinary. Even there is somewhere you can go and go to China through that point, without using a plane, for real. Because there will be no aspect of time, and that mountain is not ordinary, for real. But it's not about you believing, because you are given ability not to do it, for real. Whatever you will do it because you are created, you are in a creation. And God is, people are no, people, there are people, when you die, you won't vanish, for real. And when you are homosexual, you become negative energy, even when you are not dead. And for real, this is abominable. And people usually use human rights and democracy to defy the natural laws and to defy God. So the constitution, we should start by writing God's law and then write our laws. And our laws should align with God's law. Because when you are not aligning, you won't survive longer. Because divinity is there. You didn't apply. Even you didn't choose your personality. You are created. I'm telling you, this is a war of loyalty. And we should now start, in Kenya. When we were given the independence, we never sat down to ask ourselves which things were fake. For us to, to trash those things so that we can never grow. Because, all countries are at a globe, and the globe is orbiting the sun. So Kenya is not poor. Even China, what they did. They usually even they went and knew what US was doing, the technology, and then those people are loyal. They went back to China and built China. But in Africa, there are people who are not loyal, who can even be looting and benefiting from those things, because even the minerals are being looted. And people, the problem, people don't know money for real. Because I will start by telling you, money is not like a real thing. But I will tell you, because money is using numbers, the natural numbers, and those numbers are put at a paper. For real. Money is printed. Another asset are coin. Coins are from metals. But then, there is nothing somewhere which can be shown and be told this is money. For real. because money, is what, Africa is not growing because Africa is being blocked by European countries and the US, putting restrictions, and they don't have the authority, but they have even militaries, even making viruses, doing for real. Even faking the cameras, even the US, they are faking. Even Trump is the one of those deaths of COVID-19. It was, the US Army for real, and Harvard University. But people don't know such because their approach, they think the people are the same and looking for money, but it's not like that. Some people even they are having money, yes, but they can't be satisfied because of their heart. So they also want to kill our Africans for them to have Africa as a utopia, a future continent. And I know it's unfortunate because, the other life is even sweeter than the life on earth. And you pay for what you have done. Because, the life after death will be determined by your life on earth. When you do something, you create energy. Action equals energy. This is not even known by Harvard, for real. Action equals energy. And you are creating either positive or negative. Instant when you do something. And this energy, you cannot reverse it. It is reversible. And the sin is a negative energy. And when you are forgiven the sin, it is removed. But when you get a curse, it can't be removed. Because God knew what you can do and what you cannot do. You are being enabled. You are doing it because of being created, not because of yourself. There is no difference between the past and the future. That mountain, Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, can make you know anything you want and everything. Because, you are brain. People don't even know the universes. Because this creation is diverse. When you start interacting with outer space radiation, even your dreams will transform. You start knowing things. And for me, I can, make you know things which are even heavenly. Because, God gives. I am a scientist. I'm a prophet. And these are natural. And I'm commissioned. I'm even implanted. Let me tell you. I'm a walking altar. For real. I'm a kegogon. And I'm having a rekamowaja every time. Even for me, I told you my things are pure. You can benefit a lot because you are from Patriarch Ekweyo and Matriarch Mombi if you are Ekweyo. All communities were given pure things. So when you start, you do the pure things of your community and then come together. Because when we are not just Kenyans, we have some other things which we are being blocked from embracing by the same people, even funding. We are not the only ones doing elections. Some people are even spending their money, even funding people to fight whatever for those riots. It's unfortunate. You don't benefit eventually. If you want to benefit a big guy, because it's abominable, and that commission, the Supreme Court, let me tell you, should that case, let me tell you, is unfortunate. Because even the Benocodus are, prohibiting, but then, why should you register such, even using such names for it? Because why should you pretend? Because if homosexuality, our constitution needs to be scrutinized for it, for us to benefit. Thank you very much.